What's up, guys, and thanks for watching this video. I hope that you are going to enjoy it. Today we're going to be talking about the DJI O3 Air Unit. This is not going to be a review. The system has been out for almost a month now, and there is plenty of review on YouTube about the system. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try to answer some of the questions you may have about the system. I had mine for 3 weeks, and I put a bunch of flight on it, and I will see if I'll be able to answer some of the most common questions that I've seen online. What you're looking at right now is a footage from the O3 Air Unit DVR, and one thing you notice, there is no audio. I wish DJI did put the audio on the O3 Air Unit just the same way the original Air Unit give you the option to record audio, but on the new system there is no audio. Let's talk about frame. What is a good frame for this system? First thing I have to say, this is the QAVS Johnny FPV edition. As you may see, it has fit the system perfectly. And this is my Neon 3.5 build from Axie Flying. As you may see, it does also fit the system pretty well. There is two things you need to take into consideration when picking a frame for this system. The first one is that any frame that can take a DJI unit or a Cadence Vista will fit the frame perfectly. The only problem you may have is with the camera, because the camera is very different than all the previous camera from DJI. So I got both for the camera. This is the original DJI camera, of course, and looking at them, you can see that the O3 Air Unit is shorter from front to back compared to the DJI original camera. And also the length of the O3 Air Unit is bigger than the length of the original DJI camera. When picking a frame for this system, you need to make sure that the opening of your frame is at least 20 millimeter wide. Since we are talking about camera, let's stay with the camera. This camera does have an adapter for ND filter. This is an ND filter that is used with the DJI Avata. And the only thing you have to do to put the ND filter in place is just click it in place. Voila. Both the O3 Air Unit and the Goggle 2 require you to run a very fast macro SD card. And in my testing, in order to record anything on the system, you need to run at least a V30 macro SD card or higher. I'm talking about V60 or V90. Anything less than a V30, you'll get this message on your Goggle, which say that the macro SD card you're using is too slow. System does come with 20 gigabytes of internal storage. While recording at 4K 100 frame, I was able to record about 18 minutes of flight. To get access to your internal storage, only thing you need to do is plug in a USB-C to the VTX and plug the other end to your computer. A file will pop out containing all your videos. And by the way, you don't need to power your VTX to get access to your internal storage. To activate your system and update your system, you have to use the DJI Assistant 2 Consumer Drone Series app. Just like with the internal storage, you don't need to power on your VTX in order to activate your VTX or update the file on your VTX. The only thing you need to do is plug in a USB-C to your VTX, plug in the other part to your computer, open up Assistant 2 Consumer Drone Series, and you'll be able to do your update and activate your VTX. RockSteady is not as steady you may think. What you're looking at right now is footage from my Johnny FPV drone using the O3 Air Unit, and this was recorded on the Goggle. You can see how smooth the image is. Now let's switch on the footage recorded on the O3 DVR using RockSteady on the same drone. You can see it is a mess. RockSteady is going crazy. This footage is pretty much unusable. Now let's switch to my other O3 Air Unit system with my Neon drone. This is the footage from the O3 Air Unit using RockSteady. You can see how smooth it is. The only difference between those two drones is that on my Johnny FPV, I have the camera mounted on the side plate for the cameras, and those are made out of metal. Some are. This is transferring vibration or oscillation into the gyro, which is located on the camera. That's why my RockSteady on this drone looks so shaky. While on the Cineon, I have my camera mounted on a TPU mount. So this is like a soft mounting. That's what my RockSteady on this drone look much smoother. So if you're planning on using RockSteady with this system, you may have to come up with some kind of way to isolate your camera from the vibration or oscillation from your frame. You can use Gyroflow with the O3 Air system. The only thing you need to do is make sure that your RockSteady is tuned off. You can use your Goggle 2 with your DJI Avata, the O3 Air Unit, the original Air Unit, and the Cadex Vista. Only thing you have to do is go into the status menu on the Goggle and select whichever system you are using. Once you select the system, you can bind to any of the previous system as you say. The good thing about it, when switching between systems, you do not have to rebind your VTX. HDMI out is available on all the system. That is the Avata O3 Air Unit, Cadex Vista, the original Air Unit. Only thing you need to do is plug in a USB-C going from your Goggle to your phone and open the DJI Fly app. That will give you access to HDMI out. Let's go over the final point of this video. The only reason I am going over this is because I end up losing some of my flat footage. Both the Goggle and the O3 Air Unit have a loop recording on. So if you have some flat footage that you really like, you either can stop the recording on the Goggle or the Air Unit, or you may have to go home and upload the flat footage, because if you don't do that, you're going to end up losing the footage. Once the SD card is full, you go start recording over your old footage. All right, I think that's pretty much it, guys. It is beautiful outside, and I'm about to go out and fly. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. You see, the only problem is getting the end filter out of there. This thing, once it's in, it's staying. Oh my God. There we go. Jeez. Almost feel like I was about to break it.